Our last video lecture for this unit is that of the elements of tragedy that are used in Romeo and Juliet. The first element of tragedy in Romeo and Juliet is that the tragic hero faces an extraordinary conflict. And an example that you need to know for this element is that the feud is an overwhelming conflict for Romeo and Juliet. The fight between the two families is too hard for them to overcome. The tragic hero has a flaw. They have something that is wrong with them. And Romeo's and Juliet's tragic flaw is the haste with which they move, the quickness in which they move with their relationship. That is their tragic flaw. The third element of tragedy is that the tragic hero is destroyed. Romeo and Juliet die. Because of the downfall, order is restored. This is the fourth element of tragedy. Order is restored. Because of their death, the feud ends. Another element is that in Elizabethan tragedy, revenge always plays a part. Romeo kills Tybalt because he killed Mercutio. And finally, in Elizabethan tragedy, superstition plays a part. Some examples are the death potion, the 42-hour sleeping potion that Juliet takes. Also, the many references to the stars and the idea of love at first sight. Those are all examples of how superstition plays a part. And this concludes your lesson in the elements of tragedy for Romeo and Juliet.